TP is. Hello everyone, we are the Dodsons. I am Joshua.
Hi, I'm Katie. Hi, I'm Bethany.
I'm Deborah.
Hi, I'm Matt.
Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Hopefully I'll have enough time to post this tonight. We are going to be talking about everything going on with the coronavirus and all this crazy stuff. It is Sunday, March 15th. Bethany does not have school for the next 3 weeks. So that just happened. Clayton still does have school as of right now. Probably within like Tuesday or Wednesday they'll call his school off though too, I would assume. As far as right now, we are still going to work. I have a messenger group or whatever on my phone of all the people I work with, and everybody is blowing it up like, do we go to work tomorrow? What's our schedule? What are we doing? How do we do this? And everyone that has kids is like, my child care is gonna be so expensive. Like, I'm gonna need 4 or 5 jobs just to afford my child care for the next few weeks. My kids are at school, and that's so true. We're heading out of the house right now. It's almost 11. We're gonna go hang out and have lunch. We are returning a old block that we got for the door. We're gonna paint our door and put a new lock on. I think that's it.
Oh my God.
TP is. How does buying TP help? I don't get it.
Yeah.
How do you not have a 2-week supply in your house? I don't understand this.
Wait, and it's flushable wipes.
I don't get it, dude. It's nuts.
Okay, so there was not that many people at Target, although it is pretty early on a Sunday morning, but it wasn't that bad. Toilet paper was not in its original spot, but I think if you go to the customer service, you pick it up, right? That's why everyone was in line at customer service?
Yes.
So, it was just in a different spot, but it was all sold out of where it should have been, that's for sure.
Limit 1 pack of toilet paper per person, and 1 pack of butt wipes per person, 1 pack of facial tissue per person, and the shelves were completely bare.
But we don't really have a toilet paper problem. There's only 1 person in our house that goes through.
And I have made a pledge to stop using toilet paper, so we're gonna be good for a long time.
Good.
Wait,
good. Well, I'll be
Dad
good.
doesn't use toilet paper anymore?
Dad uses a whole roll of toilet paper when he goes to poop at each poop. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But he would be the only one to go without because I would hide it from him, so it would be no big deal.
We have plenty of mismatched socks. I'm good to go.
There you go.
Problem solved.
Taking care of 2 problems at once.
Yep.
I'm down with that. Hey everybody!
Hi!
So, in the beginning of the video, you've seen us go to Target. Did I show you Home Depot? Did I record at Home Depot?
Nah, but Home Depot didn't have anything interesting.
There was a lot of people there.
It was packed. There was so many people at Home Depot, but they were all doing Home Depot things. Like,
yeah, like no one was doing
coronavirus, nothing.
Yeah, no one was freaking out.
No.
It was just a regular day at Home Depot.
The Red Robin was not packed.
No, but we did get there early.
We were there at 11. I mean, Sundays, maybe 12 it gets a little busier, but it was not packed when we left. No. It didn't get any busier until 12. There was plenty of people there. They were doing their thing. They were sanitizing the tables and everything.
In our area, our kids are out of school. Bethany will be out of school tomorrow, starting Monday. And Clayton will be out of school starting Thursday.
And he's being out of school for an entire month.
Well, that's because he had spring break.
Well, 3 weeks plus.
Yeah. So Bethany will be out of school for 3 weeks. She'll go to school for 4 days.
And then go on spring break.
And then she'll go on spring. So it's like the same.
They might cancel those 4 days.
Yeah.
There's a real good possibility.
Yeah.
I think.
So they'll actually be missing the same amount of days because Clayton will be going for the next 3 days.
Yeah.
So Bethany will go 1 extra day. It's about
unless they cancel those 4 days.
Yeah.
So
our kids are out of school.
It's not the summer.
It's not spring break. It's not something that we like planned on. Normally if we have plans for them to be out of school, we have different options for them to do every day. For spring break, Josh tries to take the whole week off and they go do something fun every day. We give them like these little packets, and one day is a blue day. That means they usually like go to the beach, something that's blue.
Yeah.
One day is a green day. That's usually for golf because like there's green grass.
My favorite was the black day we did last year. Remember that?
What was the black day?
Black day was we went and did the Mercer Caverns.
Oh yeah.
That was cool. That was fun.
That was a good day. That was
fun.
the day I was there with you guys.
Yeah.
So
you called in Hookie that day to work, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They might be watching this, so I called in sick.
She was very ill the whole time. She's still sick now.
Our kids are out. That's unexpected. So this is where we're going to bring up how our budget is changing with this coronavirus and stuff going around. As of right now, we are both still meant to go to work. Josh will get paid either way. Josh's salary. So no matter what happens with him, he'll get a paycheck.
No, I work for, I'm going to say who I work for. I don't care. It's America's Tire. They've even told us that if a family member gets coronavirus, or if an employee that works for us gets coronavirus, they will be sent home and they will not be allowed to work for at least 2 weeks, but they will be paid for that time frame, no matter what. Especially because they think there's a really high chance that
everyone else is going to get it.
Well, you got that coronavirus at work. Because I don't know about you guys, but I do know about myself, and people are nasty in their own vehicles. People are gross. Like, you cough, you don't cover your mouth, you drive around with your finger up your nose, you think I don't see you, I see you, you're out there.
I see you.
Alright, I do it too, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so if I'm driving around and my finger is not up my nose, that means I've already picked all the boogers out, there's no more left. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why. I had my nose surgery done, and I can actually get all the boogers out now. Before I couldn't even access them. Now I can get them all out. So if I pick the boogers out, I can breathe amazing. So I can't do it, at work. I can't do it at home because I get in trouble. I can't do it anywhere else but in the car by myself. So, I get germs all over my car. And we, America's Tire people, will then get in your car. We will drive your car into the bay.
Touch the steering wheel.
Touch your steering wheel. And touch all the mocos that you left for us. Touched all the times that you coughed or you sneezed in your car and you didn't cover your mouth because you're in your car and you don't think about it being a contamination for the next person that gets in. So, obviously we're trying to combat that by doing things like washing our hands after pulling the car in, but at some point, they might forget, it's possible, and they might get sick at work, so that they're going to make sure that they're not going to go broke if they got sick from pulling one of those people's cars in that had coronavirus. So I think it's a real possibility with having so many stores that we have and so many people that work for us. It's pretty likely, so they're just going to cover it and make sure that our people are safe and not broke and not worried about it. So
taking good care of them.
Yeah, and America's Tire always does that. They're always taking good care of us. So
I do not get paid a salary wage, and the people who do work there who can work from home have already been asked to do so. But I'm hands-on. Like, I work with the battery if there's something wrong with it, so there's no way, like, what am I going to do? Take that 800-pound battery home? Like, that's not going to happen. I don't have anything to test it with. I don't have, like, anything here. Like, that would not be okay at all. So I'm still going into work. I do know that if you're out of work for any reason, like, related to the coronavirus, that you can get on unemployment. So that would be what would happen if I was closed down, I would assume. But Elon is on Twitter saying, like, how dumb it is if your people are off for coronavirus, that everyone's making a big deal of this, just go to work. Which I do see that. Like, I get that. Like, if it's not something that's killing people and it's not super dangerous. Like, I'm not saying people haven't died, because I know people have, but if it's not, how do I say this to not sound like a total douchebag?
Well, it's not a direct and immediate threat to me, to you,
yes,
or to our kids.
Yes.
However, if we get it and we spread it everywhere, it is an immediate threat to
me, mom, and papa.
Me, mom, and papa. It's an immediate threat to a 60-ish-year-old person that has respiratory issues. It is an immediate and dangerous threat, so we can't just ignore it.
Yeah.
You can't
No,
just ignore
I
it.
get that. But also there's a lot of immediate threats that I don't think that they take seriously.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess I just think it's weird. But he's been on Twitter saying how everyone should just go to work. So it looks like at least until there's a lockdown or something, I'll be going to work, which means daycare. Let's get into daycare. So since our last video, we told you that we had a nanny and she had been with us for almost 1.5 years. She decided to move. She wasn't happy anymore. She was getting really depressed and going through a bunch of stuff, whatever it was that was on her, you know, her deal. So we decided to put Max back into his first daycare, which is not very close to our house, but it's pretty close to your job.
It's relatively convenient for me. It's relatively inconvenient for you.
It's definitely inconvenient, but I love her. I love her so much, and she's so good with him. They're doing math and reading and writing, and they are doing music time. Like, it's so amazing. Like, just...
She takes it serious. She doesn't just, like, give the kids something to do or put them on TV, whatever. She takes it serious. She takes education of it serious.
And she really enjoys it, and she makes them, like, really enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I love it. Like, I'm so in love with it. But this is an added expense now that Bethany will be there for the next 3 weeks because her school is closed. So yeah, that's kind of where everything is sitting right now. That was kind of unexpected. We did, the day that we found out that our nanny was leaving, we did go get our taxes done, and we will be getting about $4,000 back. So that money originally was going to pay my school loans. Josh didn't like that idea. So he wanted it to be like half school loans and half something else. But now, because I might be out of work, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. We don't know exactly if there's going to be a lockdown or not. It looks like we will just be saving that money up and not spending it on anything for the time being.
Just in case.
Just in case we need it.
In case Deborah can't go to work. In case the daycare worker says, you know, hey, I now have too many people trying to attend this daycare, or I have it's not going to work any longer, and all of a sudden
if like they get coronavirus.
Yeah, we're left with some tough decisions on what to do. So we do have some potential Hail Mary backup options that maybe exist. I talked to my mom today. She may be out of school, so she may be available. There may be some Hail Mary options if it comes down to that. So we will cross those bridges if we have to. Hopefully this will all blow over and life will move on.
I think like the best case scenario for us is that I would be called out of work so I could stay at home with the kids.
Yeah.
That would be the best case scenario. As far as like a lockdown and stuff, that's kind of crazy. I think that that's like the start of like martial law and stuff, and I've never had a lockdown in my whole life. Have you ever had a lockdown? Besides like the army, which...
I mean, I've been to war.
Yeah,
which is essentially
did you ever have like a
I've been the one putting people on lockdown, but I haven't like been on lockdown.
I would be afraid of lockdown, and if it comes to a lockdown, I would like Josh to be here because I would be scared if it was just the kids and I and like people were out front telling us not to go. Like, I think that would be scary. That is the worst fear. The best thing that could come out of this is just an extra break. Like, even if it is unpaid, just hanging out with my kids for 3 weeks would be fun.
We could survive for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We would survive.
It would be fun. We've done a really good job of
although,
saving.
if we're being honest, which job is more likely to get shut down? The one where I interact with a lot of outside people, or the one that we don't?
I think that the public would need your job more than mine.
They can't travel. I mean...
Well, we've been shut down for not having air. We've been shut down when PG&E came in and did
I've never
power.
been shut down. So
we've been shut down. Like, we've been shut down for some of the stupidest things.
There may be a complete lockdown and I won't be shut down because people need to have tires.
Yeah.
I might be considered one of the staples.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll probably find out tomorrow. We have a company-wide conference call. So I'll find out tomorrow. Who knows? So... this is just our thoughts. I know there's so many people on YouTube that want to talk about the coronavirus and they want to tell you what they think and whatever. But if they do, they'll get demonetized. But guess what? How much money am I making from YouTube? Nothing.
$0. I can say whatever the fuck I want to because I'm not making no money. me, so you can kiss my butt. That is one of the perks. That is one of the perks of like not depending on something, as like you can do whatever you want to do because you're not gonna lose in the end, right? Like you have nothing. I have nothing to lose at this point. What are you gonna do? Like get mad because I'm talking about it and delete it? Like I'm not gonna lose any money. I don't care. Like, so that's just one of the perks. But yes, a whole bunch of things are changing. We do have plans as far as like summer break and stuff is concerned. They do have options of going to other people's houses. I know that your aunt is off on Thursdays, so that's like a day that can help us out. We have like other options and stuff going around, so it's just basically this really short time of not being able to plan because it's really short timing. We found out about Bethany's school on Friday, so that just gave us 3 days notice. So anyways, that's where we are. That's our plan. Oh, I have only been spending cash, and I had $260 and it lasted me like a week and a half, and that was to get groceries. We had like no groceries. That was to get gas. I did eat out like once during lunch, so yeah, we've been doing pretty good.
I've spent some, but
yeah.
The account is healthy.
The account is very healthy.
Yeah.
So okay,
all right,
that's it for our video.
Thanks for watching.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye. Stay safe. Don't get sick. If you get sick, stay home.
Don't do this.
Don't do that. Don't do that.